Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be going back to the bonus stage for the Hyoh event because I promised y'all I'd be doing a budget guide, so we're doing a budget guide. This is going to be no Trust Masteries and no Rainbow units. Actually, I'm sorry. There are going to be, I think, 2 Trust Masteries, but they're cheap ones, and I'll point those out. Mystia is going to be a support for the first 2 teams, or first 2 fights, and a magic cover for the last fight. Now she's got status immunity. We were given 1 ribbon for free from raids. So that counts. We're giving her Calamity Border for the resistance buffs, and I gave her Curega to help as healing for later in the fight. It's not really a requirement if you don't want to buy it. It's from Starforts, but if you can afford it, it's helpful, but you can get by without it. And she needs enough spirit to survive the ambush on the integer phase. Now, for her, at 5100 health and 568 spirit, she will survive, so that's good. Timothy is going to be a breaker, and I am using 2 ribbons, so I mentioned those for some Trust Masteries. We are using a ribbon Trust Mastery, but I recommend everyone get a few ribbons because they're helpful. But anyway, you need 7 auto limit for Timothy. Now, he's got 2 from the Prodigy Goggles, 2 from the Bomb Spirit, and here's another Trust Mastery, 2 from Ignorance, and then he gets 1 more for being on Carbuncle, if your level 3 Carbuncle is specialized in that, which I recommend. But anyway, that gives him 7 auto limit, and he's going to need that for the. Oh, you need his limit burst leveled up too, which is really cheap because he's a 5-star unit. It's like 2 pots or something. But yeah. So that's to be our breaker for the fight. Oh, one more thing. He needs some water, wind, and earth resist as well, so he survives the second phase. That's important. Rosa is going to be our healer and mana regen. She's just got generic spirit, status immunity, etc. The whole team needs status immunity. So, yeah, everybody needs status immunity. Snow is geared for passively provoking with the plushie, the jacket, and the yellow balloon. Other than that, he's got status immunity, and you need to give him at least 60% fire resist, so that with the Calamity Border buff, he reaches 100%. That's going to be important for the second phase. But other than that, oh, and he wants to be on Odin as well with Finger Snap Learn, so he can help dispel during some parts. Brutus of the Earth is the unit that is going to be tanking for us. He is not using evasion because Integer does bypass evasion with a few of his attacks, so you need high defense. Mine is just geared for all defense if possible, status immunity, and I did enhance some of his skills. I actually could not afford to enhance them all, but I had to finally pull the trigger and enhance a budget tank to keep making these videos. So we enhanced his Press, his Guardian, and I did +1 Earth Lord. I actually ran out of the Tier 1 crystals for that. I wish you could trade some in. Like, I've got so many of the high level crystals, but I'm out of the low ones. I'll farm those another day. But yeah, so he's enhanced for better tanking. And the position I've put my team in is quite important. You want Mystia in the first party slot, that's the far left. You want Brutus of the Earth in the 5th party slot. And you want Snow, actually you need Snow in front of Brutus of the Earth, but it doesn't matter. Brutus of the Earth is in slot 5 and Snow is always before him. So the other 3 slots don't matter. But you need Mystia in slot 1 and your Brutus in slot 5. And the friend we're grabbing is a status immune Dragon Lord. You want one that's enhanced, and you want one that has their Trust Mastery equipped, which is the Dominating Spirit. That's going to give them enough mana regen to sustain. And other than that, decent spirit. It's not too important. Some resistances help, but Dragon Lord's a 7-star friend, so they're not as important. So let's get into it. Oh, and for your items, you want to equip some things like Phoenix Downs, Elixirs, etc., just as a backup. We're probably not going to use them in most fights. And you want to have enough energy when you go in here because, it's always good to have energy. So the missions are fire damage 2 or more times. Dragon Lord will easily do that for us. No items, and defeat with an Esper. So the Esper mission is going to be kind of a headache. We're going to have to stall in the beginning and let just some counterattacks and stuff build those Esper gauges. But it's fine. It'll just be a little bit slower. Oh, something else I should have mentioned is you want Rosa on Shiva with the attack and magic break learned. That's going to be important for the first phase, and you'll see why in just a second. The boss ambushes and buffs himself, and next turn he's going to use a really powerful Ultima. To deal with that, Snow is going to Finger Snap to dispel that. So that's gone. So the buff is now removed. You can't remove the mitigation, but that's fine. Rosa is now going to use offensive freeze and break the attack and magic because we can't. Because Timothy can only break one stat at a time, and it's more important to break the boss's magic with Timothy, which is a stronger break. So that's now a 50% break from magic from Timothy and a 40% attack break from Shiva. Misty is going to give us Calamity Border. Now the resistances don't do anything, but that does boost our spirit and defense as well. Virus of the Earth is going to physical cover. And we're going to go ahead and hit the boss once with the Kafrizzle. Actually, we're just going to use a Kafrizz. It doesn't matter, because the boss has a mitigation. I'm just going to do like no damage. But it's going to hit him once with fire. So the second time we hit him with fire, we'll finish the mission. Alright, so here comes the Ultima. And he did an AoE physical as well. Yeah, real painful, real painful. That's the reason I had to enhance Roots of the Earth, because he wouldn't survive it without that enhancement. It's really unfortunate. But that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to, at this point, we're really just stalling until we fill the Esper gauge. So Timothy is going to, now the Timothy can break the attack, which is a better break than the one we used a minute ago. Rosa is going to Bless to keep our mana regen going. Mystia is going to dual cast some heals. Alright, Vretus of the Earth is going to Incinerating Press. This is going to give him a mitigation buff that helps out. Alright, Snow's going to go ahead and guard. And we're going to Kafrizz again. Just to hit him. Alright, so the boss does pretty low damage once you got the good breaks up, as you can notice. Alright, so turn 3, the boss is going to drain our mana. It's really irritating, but there's nothing you can do about it. So we're going to go ahead and, actually we're going to go ahead and punch with Snow. We're going to break the boss's magic again. We're just going to rotate magic breaks back and forth. We're going to go ahead and Kafrizz again. Now, we're not using the strong attack, but this boss is pretty fragile, as you'll notice. Like, his really low damage Kafrizz is taking 5% off. If you use Enhanced Kafrizzle, it's going to one-shot him. And we're not ready for that because of the mission yet. We're going to try Tell Wall. I'm going to go ahead and Bless again. Not try Tell Wall, I'm sorry. We Calamity Bordered. And Vretus of the Earth will go ahead and refresh his Guardian. Actually, Vretus of the Earth is going to do Defensive Barrier, which is a mitigation buff, and it'll make this mana drain hurt a little bit less. Here comes the mana drain. And the Meteor too. But the Meteor is very minor damage. Alright, so as you saw, the mana drain did like nothing, because we have all those buffs up in the good breaks. Alright, there's another Esper Orb. Yeah, it's going to be kind of slow to build this Esper Orb. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. So let's go ahead and Kafrizz again, just for a little bit of damage. Mystia will Calamity. Actually, we're not going to Calamity Border. We just did that last turn. So Mystia will just guard. Let's see. Rosa will Bless. I think it's an even turn. We need to break the attack again. Snow will just punch for crystals. And Vretus of the Earth will Guardian. Alright, there's going to be an AoE coming up soon. Going to do spin. Oh, he didn't do spin? I thought this is the turn he does it. Okay, whatever. There's another crystal. Come on, give me some more counters. Ooh, no more. Alright, let's hit with Snow. Oh, there's a crystal. So Vretus is going to Defensive Barrier. I think it's time for Misty to Calamity Border. We Attack Break. Or Magic Break, I'm sorry. And let's repeat with these two. The next threshold's at 70%, by the way. So if that does come, there's the AoE. Alright, the AoE is good because it makes more counterattacks. More chance for crystals. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. Alright, let's reload. We're going to do these. We're going to guard him. We're going to punch him. We're going to refresh Guardian. And Timothy will break the attack. Okay, here's the crystal. Come on, give me some more. Alright. So this turn I'm gonna go ahead and imperil the boss with fire. Because I want to push the threshold to make him skip that where's imperil fire? Use fire. So we're gonna make him skip that mana drain, which I don't want to deal with. So we're just gonna confrizz. So we're gonna put up defensive barrier. We're gonna punch. We're going to calamity border, and we will bless. Alright, so he's going to charge up, focusing magic power. Next turn is going to be an ultimate and a spin. So we're going to go ahead and, let's see, where's Distelga? There it is, Distelga. With Rosa. Brutus's cover still up. It is. So we'll just guard Brutus, make sure he lives. We'll put up calamity border. We'll punch. We will confrizz. And we will... Oh, I didn't break his attack with Rosa? Oh, that was my mistake. Well, you know what? We can fix this. Not a problem. I'm going to use Limit Burst on Timothy. That's going to give an attack and magic break. Yeah, so it's supposed to do like no damage at this point with Timothy's Limit Break up. Alright, here comes the Ultima and a spin. Okay. So we're not going to attack with Dragon Lord because we've got Timothy's breakup and it's really powerful, and we don't want to accidentally push the boss. Timothy will just attack. I'll go ahead and bless. I'm sorry this is so boring. We'll just punch with Dragon Lord as well. But you do need the Esper Crystals for that mission, so it shouldn't take too much longer, hopefully. Spin. Okay, so this might finish the mission for us if we can get some stupid crystals. Oh, really? Come on. Where are my Esper crystals? Okay, well, whatever. Defensive barrier, will punch. I think it's time for calamity border. Timothy will refresh that magic break. Dragon Lord with his punch. And Rosa will bless. There's one. And 2 more crystals. Punch, punch, come on. Punch. Punch, punch, punch. You can do it. Guardian, we refresh the attack break. And we'll punch with Rosa too. Why not? This is going to be a mana drain turn, by the way. Disaster and Meteor. But I mean, the mana drain is very minor because we've got all our mitigation going. So we don't really care. Oh, this is so annoying. Guardian. Punch, punch. Break magic. And punch. Still no Esper Crystal. There's one. One more. You can do it. attack break, punch, defensive barrier, bless. There it is. We finally got it. Alright, but I think I'm going to probably edit out all this farming because it was like, what, 10 minutes? We'll be back soon. Alright guys, I've edited out some of the just tedious farming Esper crystals. It took 14 turns to get 10 Esper crystal drops, but it's been very, very safe and easy until then. So anyway, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and Tinkle Trick with Timothy. We'll go ahead and refresh our buffs. We're going to kill the boss next turn. Let's Guardian. We're going to activate Channel Anger with Dragon Lord. Go ahead and guard him, and we will bless with Rosa. All right, next turn we're going to kill the dragon. We can kill the boss. All right. So that break with Timothy was a really powerful full break, including Spirit Break. As you can see, all the stats are broken. Now Timothy is also going to Imperil Fire on top of that. Alright, who has a long casting Esper? I think Phoenix is kind of slow. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to cast Kafrizzle and Phoenix. And Kafrizzle should kill the boss before Phoenix hits, I think. Oh, Phoenix hit first. So, I should have cast Kafrizzle sooner. Okay, I think I messed the timing up with that, but when y'all repeat this, you want to... I'm not familiar with Dragon Lord's timing too much. You'd want to make sure that the Esper hits after the fact. So that probably would have failed that mission, you know. It's kind of embarrassing. But, yeah, so you would hit Dragon Lord, count to about, I'd say, 3 seconds, and then use Phoenix, and that would have been good timing. So, yeah. But that's all the missions. Alright, so next boss. Light damage 3 or more times, use a Limit Burst, and defeat him with magic. So let's go ahead and get into this one. So this boss, I don't think ambushes us, which is convenient. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use the Limit Burst. Boom, Limit Burst, mission complete. Mystia is going to give us Calamity Border. Snow is going to just guard. Breeze of the Earth is going to Guardian. And we're going to start DPSing the boss with Dragon Lord. And Rosa will bless. So the only thing you can break on this boss is his attack, and he's going to dispel that every second turn, just FYI. Oh, seriously? Did stupid Mystia jump in front of Breedus of the Earth? Oh, this might be a problem. Okay, it wasn't because, what's it called? Because Timothy had a good breakup. Normally that could have been a problem, and this clear is somewhat RNG dependent. If you have Boschk, he is dramatically better as a magical tank because he doesn't have that stupid auto cover. Like that would have been a wipe if that had happened in phase, like in the lower part of the fight. I cannot stand any unit with an auto cover. Alright, anyway, let me get off my soapbox. So, we need a heal. Actually, Rosa's going to go ahead and dual cast. Let's see, dual white. Holy twice, because we need to do a holy damage 3 times. So that'll be 2 times right there. So holy once, holy twice. Boom. Breeders of the Earth is now going to defensive barrier for the team. Snow is just going to go ahead and guard. Mystia is going to use Luminous. We're going to guard Timothy as well. This is my mistake. I should have... Oh, jeez. We might have deaths now because I was dumb and didn't... Oh, good. Oh, we had regeneration. Yeah, duh. No wonder. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry, I'm spacing out. But anyway, we dealt light damage 3 times with these people. Alright, so anyway, so the boss, as you saw, is going to do... he's going to dispel himself every second turn. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put up an attack break with Timothy again. We're going to put up a Calamity Border. We're going to guard Snow. We're going to refresh Guardian. Rosie is going to cast Bless. And we're going to Caprizzle. Alright. Here comes some magic AoE. Thankfully, Mistia jumped in front of someone else. Okay. Alright, so we're going to guard on even turns with Rita's, because even turns are when the boss dispels himself. We're going to Imperil Fire. Dragon Lord's going to go ahead and nuke. Now with the Imperil up, this is actually going to deal pretty high damage. Okay, nice. So we're going to get a Threshold next turn. Just go ahead and Calamity Border. Let's guard. And let's refresh Bless. It's going to be a gravity attack. I'm not bothering to heal. It's going to be reduced to really low life anyway. There it is. Alright, focusing magic power. We need to get rid of that. Alright, so Snow is going to Finger Snap. Get rid of that buff. Mistia is going to dual cast some heals. This is why we gave her the Curaga spell. Brutus of the Earth is going to Guardian. Timothy is going to break the boss's attack. And Rosa will Bless, and we'll Caprizzle again. So this is going to knock the boss to about 55% or something? Oh, 58. Nah. It's fine. Okay. Did Mistia jump in front of Brutus of the Earth again? She seriously? Brutus? Oh, I hate Mistia. Alright guys, I gotta warn you, I might just start using Bosch in these budget videos because Mistia is the biggest troll on the planet. We're okay, we didn't wipe because of that, but look how much damage we took because Brutus of the Earth couldn't cover. Because I hate Mistia. I cannot stand auto cover. I'm gonna stop saying that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and guard. We need Calamity Border. This is going to be a Threshold, actually. So let's go ahead and Frizzle. We'll guard Snow. And Rose is going to go ahead and heal us up. Dual cast heal. Okay, nice. And there's Mistia covering someone. Probably gonna get herself killed. Oh, hey, she lived. Alright, here's the fire attack going to Snow. That's why Snow needs fire immunity, for the flare attack. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and finger snap that buff the boss put on himself. Mistia is going to help heal us up because we took a ton of damage just now. It was gravity damage, by the way. We do have our buffs up still, right? Yeah, resist all. Excellent. Alright, Timothy is going to go ahead and break the boss's attack. Breeze of the Earth is going to do his cover. Go ahead and Frizzle and Bless. Now, I'm not worried about healing Dragon Lord, because Dragon Lord's a 7-star. He's got tons of tankiness, and he's got 10,000 health as well. He's not getting healed up as much. Alright, Dual Black, Quake, blah blah blah. So now the boss is going to start using, what's it called? Berserk on Snow. Well, because Snow has passive taunt, he's going to take the Berserk, and that's okay. Oh, he only does Berserk on even turns, by the way, which is fine. The next threshold is at 20%. Come on, Breeze. Alright, let's go ahead and guard Snow. Even turn, we're going to guard Veritas as well. We need to do Calamity Border. We're going to imperil the boss. He's going to dispel himself this turn. We can get a hit in beforehand. Pretty sure we have Bless active right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do some real healing. And let's Frizzle. Next threshold is at 20. I think I mentioned that. Alright, there's the dispel on himself. And here comes the AoE stuff. Okay, good. He covered, Mystia covered Timothy, which is fine. That means Breeze of the Earth can cover the physical AoE, which is coming in right now. One, another one, two, and another one. And there's the Berserk. And there's the Flares. Not a problem. Alright. Come on, Veritas. Either give us some Esper Crystals or stop attacking. One or the other. Oh, now Snow's turn. Oh, he's Berserk, that's why. Alright, so the boss dispelled himself, so we're going to put up that attack break again. Attack, kill. It's an odd turn, so we're going to go ahead and heal with Mystia. That way, Rosa can spend her turn putting Bless up again for mana regen. Odd turn, we've got to refresh the... refresh cover with Veritas of the Earth. And Dragon Lord does his thing. He frizzles. Now you can use any DPS here, solo DPSer. It doesn't have to be Dragon Lord. Alright, so Mystia covered Rosa that time, so we're okay. That means we're going to get the cover from Veritas of the Earth. There it is. Evil Sweep. Ooh, painful. Really painful. Really painful. But Veritas is a boss! After being enhanced, that is. And he's not even totally enhanced because I couldn't afford it. I'll be doing that in a day or two. Come on, bro. There we go. Oh yeah. Stupid Berserk. That's why you need passive taunt, by the way, because somebody's going to be Berserked for this whole fight. Even turns, we guard. We Calamity Border. We heal with Rosa. Oh, where's my heal? Curate. Wouldn't it be cool if Rosa got Curaja? Alright, let's go ahead and fire Imperil so we can get a nice, what's it called? Nice Frizzle going. So this is going to be a threshold, by the way. It's going to be a 20% threshold. There it is. Alright. Did Mystia cover Snow? Oh, that's a problem. So, Mystia is dead if that's the case. She did. Oh, Mystia! You actually have Fire Resist equipped? Oh, you're on Phoenix. So you had fire resist. I thought she resisted it. That's awesome. Now, unfortunately, the boss is buffed, and we need to dispel that. So Misty will take care of that. Misty's got. I forgot Misty has dispel. So Misty will dispel and heal. We'll go ahead and break the attack with Timothy. Go ahead and Frizzle. It's an even turn. We need to, or an odd turn. We need to refresh Guardian. And Rosa will bless. Or not bless. She'll heal. All right, so we're gonna win next turn, obviously. Okay, outstanding. Misty covered Rosa. So that means we can cover the AoE with Roots of the Earth. So, second guy down. And some flares on Snow, not a problem. Come on, Graves. Come on, come on, come on. There was something we had to kill this guy with magic. Okay. Oh, so anyway, so the missions. We dealt light damage in the we did it in the beginning. We did a limit burst, and we're gonna use a magic to finish in just a second. So, Mystia will go ahead and top us off because there's gonna be an ambush next turn. You want to go into the next fight completely topped off. Snow doesn't matter because he's gonna die no matter what in the ambush. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and Frizzle, and we're going to go ahead and Holy. So we're going to start Frizzle, then we're going to wait 1, 2, we're going to start Holy. Because I know Frizzle's a slow casting spell, I want it to hit first. There's Frizzle, and here comes Holy, finish with magic. So that fight was correctly demonstrated how to finish it. There it is! Finish with magic, and we kill the boss. Now it's time for the Intanger. Intangible Intanger. Okay. Final stage. Now we use our pots. I've been going through these pots so quickly this past week with all these trials I had released. But it's fun. I enjoy trials. Anyway, so the missions are no more than 3 items, evoke an Esper, and finish him with a Limit Burst. I've got to remember to use Limit Burst in the last turn, so someone remind me, even though this is a video that no one can remind me. Anyway, so there's going to be an ambush. It's going to be a meteor, and I will, in the guide I'm going to type up, I'll put a link to the calculator, so you can calculate your units exactly how much spirit each unit needs to survive. On this turn, on this team, Timothy and Snow are going to die to the meteor. Everyone else should live. Oh, hey, look at that. Mystia covered Snow. That's convenient. When Mystia covers, she takes half damage to her and the person she's covering. So even though she's taking 2 hits, it's half, so it's still the exact same amount. There we go. Like I said, everyone survives. Barely survives, but, barely is good enough. So for this turn, we're not going to attack the boss. You never want to attack him on an odd turn. We're always going to attack even turns only. So, Mystia is going to dual cast a heal. Or, I'm sorry, a resurrection and a heal. Now, you can cast, like, beneficial spells and stuff. You just can't use, what's it called? You just can't use anything offensive. So, Snow's going to guard. Roots of the Earth is going to put up defensive barrier. That's a mitigation buff. Actually, does that matter? That actually wouldn't even matter, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, now Rose is going to go ahead and give us Bless. Yeah, Bless. And Dragon Lord is going to prep his cooldown, because this is actually a decent fight for Dragon Lord, because he can attack every other turn, which means he can use his cooldown. Alright, so odd turns we're going to attack. The first thing we do is Finger Snap with Snow to get rid of the boss's buffs. Timothy is now going to limit break, which gives a 59% attack and magic break. This is the reason we had to bring a good breaker, is because this guy. Mystia is going to magical cover. Roots of the Earth is going to provoke for the single target. We're going to go ahead and Frizzle with Dragon Lord. Let's see how much that deals. Oh, whoa, that is beautiful. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and... How much does Bless heal? Does it heal enough to top off Earth Lord? I don't think it will. So we're going to go ahead and use regular heals to top off Earth Lord. Alright, so now the boss is going to do all his attacks. He's going to start off on attacking Snow. Because Snow has... Oh, he's going to do that too. Oh, I triggered a threshold. Oh, that's fine. That's not a problem. Yeah, the threshold is 80%. That's totally fine. So we're going to go ahead and... Let me think for a second. Yeah, guard. So we're going to go ahead and resurrect Mystia. We're going to guard Snow. We're going to go ahead and put up defensive barrier. And Timothy's going to guard. This is the reason we needed 7 autofill on Timothy. See how Timothy's at half limit gauge, even though we got no crystals? Now the next turn, watch Timothy, boom, Timothy's full. So Timothy can limit burst every other turn, which is exactly the reason we did that limit stuff. So same thing. Even turn, we're going to go ahead and Finger Snap to dispel. We're going to magical cover with Mystia. We're going to bless with Rosa, just to keep that mana regen going. Roots of the Earth is going to Incinerating Press for the taunt. We're going to Tinkle Trick for it's a crazy name. For the good break, and Dragon Lord will go ahead and drop a firebomb. The next threshold is at 50%, but we're not going to push it this time. Ooh, that's hurt. All right, here comes a normal turn. This is not a threshold. Yeah, so the first few attacks are going to go to Snow. The next few are going to go to Roots of the Earth, and this is how we let Roots of the Earth survive. But we're like double tank, because Snow takes the initial hits, and then Roots of the Earth is going to take the follow-up hits. All right. So 2 people. Oh, and Mystia always dies to that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and dual white. And full life on Snow, full life on Mystia. Go ahead and get these back up. And as before, we're going to guard. Hold on. Wait for this resurrection to finish. We're going to go ahead and defensive barrier. We're going to guard. We're going to drop a cooldown on Dragon Lord so we can do a crazy nuke next turn. Alright, boss fell asleep. Repeat the process. This is a pretty straightforward fight. So let's go ahead and Finger Snap. Misty is going to Tritelia Wall. We're going to Bless to keep our mana topped up. We're going to Tinkle Trick. We're going to Incinerating Press. And we're going to drop a Firebomb. Now this is going to push the threshold for 50%, which is fine. Boom. He wakes up. He's going to do that crazy meteor again, which Misty is going to cover and die, but we don't care. As long as the rest of the team lives, we cool with it. Thank you, Misty. Alright, Rose is going to get Misty back on her feet. That's just the same 2-turn rotation. You never want to touch the boss on an odd turn. So Snow's going to guard. We're going to defensive barrier. Dragon Lord's going to do his cooldown, which he can't do yet. Oops. So we'll just guard Dragon Lord. And we'll guard Timothy. Alright. Turn 8. Time to wake the boss up. Oh, that is the wrong skill. Alright, turn 8. We're going to Finger Snap. We're going to Tritelia Wall. We're going to Tinkle Trick. We're going to Incinerate and Press. We're going to go ahead and give us a Bless. And we're going to drop a Firebomb. This might push the 20% threshold. I forgot how much the fire deals. Oh, so close, so close. So that was 17%. So we're going to kill the boss next time. Alright, so there you go. Why did it miss you? Oh, did it miss you jump in front of a magic attack or something? Stupid missed you. Whatever. You deserve to die for that. Oh, I'm so mean to miss you. That's a shame. Alright, so we're going to dual cast Resurrections. Let's go ahead and pop this up. Dual cast Full Life and Full Life. Boom, boom. Wait for the animation to finish. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Defensive Barrier with Roots of the Earth. We're going to pop that cooldown with whatever this guy's name is, Dragon Lord. And we're going to guard with Timothy. Actually, Timothy's going to go ahead and summon... Yeah, we're going to win next turn, almost guaranteed. So we're going to go ahead and summon an Esper. That was the mission to summon an Esper, so we summoned Carbuncle. Now that gave us Reflect, which is... You don't want to do that until you're ready to finish the fight. So we know we're guaranteed to win next turn, is why I did that. So we're going to go ahead and Finger Snap the boss. We're going to Imperil Fire with Timothy to make sure that this powered up fire attack is going to win. We're going to Kafrizzle, and we're going to queue up an offensive Limit Burst with Roots of the Earth. So we're going to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hit Limit Burst. There's the kill, and there's the Limit Burst. Okay, I properly timed it that time. There it is, boys. We did all missions with a budget team. We used no rainbows. I think we only used 2 Trust Masteries. I used the second ribbon and 1 Ignorance, I think. That was the only 2 we used. It might have been a 3rd Trust. No, that's only 2 Trust Masters. Yeah, 2 Trust Masters, and they're both from 3-star units. And I'm sure y'all can swing that. All right, as promised, here's the budget guide. See y'all next time.